Hi there, and here we have cooking with stevia. This is brown stevia. It's brown sugar with the stevia extract, and because it's extremely sweet you only need to use half the amount, and therefore it's quite low calorie. And here we're adding All Bran cereal, and then we're also adding mixed fruit. So it's equal quantities of currants and sultanas and raisins. And then we're adding warm, strong tea to that and stirring it up so that the dried ingredients absorb all the tea, and then that needs to be left for an hour or two, or preferably overnight. So what we're actually doing is we're mixing this up and we're going to leave it overnight so that it all gets nicely sort of absorbed, and you'll see the whole colour changes. So if you can, it's worth leaving it for that length of time. The following day we got 2 eggs here, 2 sort of medium eggs, and so we're going to get them out and we're going to sort of lightly beat them. And that will obviously help with the liquids. There's not many liquids in this cake. It's an extremely sort of thick, sort of gooey mixture, and it cooks to be sort of a very dense cake. So you can see here, we're going to just lightly beat these eggs. And then we're going to add them, and we're going to gradually stirring sort of sieved flour into the mixture. What I'll do is in the description below I'll put in imperial and metric. I'll put in all the measurements for the various bits and pieces. So there's no fat in this, and because we're using stevia, only half the amount of normal sugar, it's actually a very low calorie cake. So it will loaf. It's very, very good. We're cutting through this bit because adding the flour a bit at a time and stirring it in is actually quite time consuming. It takes a lot of elbow grease because it gets stiffer and stiffer, this mixture, so it's quite hard work. And then we have a greased baking tin, loaf tin in this case, and as you can see the mixture here is a lovely sort of colour, extremely sort of thick. So we're putting that into our loaf tin, which takes some time. It doesn't rise that much, so you can fill it pretty much to the top. And then we're going to put it into an oven for an hour, which is going to be at 160 centigrade. And again, I'll put the Fahrenheit and gas mark in the description below. So we cook that for an hour, put a knife into it after an hour just to check that it's cooked at its centre. And we'll see a picture in a second of what it looks like. It's absolutely fantastic, this. Hope you enjoyed.